Dominican Republic, Jamaica, the Caribbean's top 2 tourist destinations in 2024. In 2024, Dominican Republic was the most visited Caribbean island with 8.5 million tourist arrivals. Jamaica was second with 2.9 million stopover visitors. This equates to the Dominican Republic seeing over 2.93 times more visitors relative to Jamaica. In the Dominican Republic, travelers were drawn to the natural attractions such as the volcanic landscapes and sea trails. For Jamaica, the bulk of its tourism was attributed to cruise arrivals, cultural attractions, and cultural events such as the Vibes Cartel concert as an example. Now what this highlights is that though two of these destinations are similar in their location geographically speaking, they are also different. Dominican Republic's strongest tourism products includes its geo/ecotourism, hotels, lodging. In Jamaica's case, cultural tourism in its music and events dominate. Now here is a highlight of some of Dominican Republic's most notable attractions. Indigenous Eyes Ecological Park, Los Haitises National Park, Harabacoa National Park, Aragua National Park, and Ojos Indigenas. What we can see with these attractions is diversity in what it has to offer. Lagoon areas, waterfalls, we can see highlands/mountains, and we also can see wildlife. This gives us the greater sense of expansiveness that Dominican Republic has to offer in terms of its physical assets. Relatively speaking, Jamaica's most notable locations include the Duns River Falls, the Blue Lagoon, Blue Mountains, John Crow Mountains. Now, in the context of the geography comparison, physically speaking, Dominican Republic is larger than that of Jamaica. It is said, according to Google, that Dominican Republic is up to 4 times as large as Jamaica. In terms of geology, both Jamaica and Dominican Republic have similarities. They both have volcanic rocks, they both have metamorphic rocks, they both have sedimentary rocks, limestone areas as an example. What you should also take into consideration is that given the greater size of Dominican Republic and as such the greater size of its various geology, this reflects its greater size in landscape and overall its physical attractions. So that is basically me saying that because of the fact that both these locations have similar geology and Dominican Republic is much larger, it gives reason into why Dominican Republic has greater physical assets relative to Jamaica. Therefore, what we can take away is that Dominican Republic has a stronger competitive advantage in the area of geotourism/ecotourism relative to Jamaica. So in that basis, or on this basis, for Jamaica's competitiveness in that scheme, where it should then consider strengthening its approach in terms of its pitching, its marketing, etc., will be its cultural tourism, predominantly through its cultural icons in the form of Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Louise Bennett Coverley as examples. These icons grant Jamaica its awareness globally. What then should be done or can be done is infusing the natural landscape with the cultural flavor towards creating that unique experience that cannot be gotten or received anywhere else. So this is basically the point, which is to say that even though Dominican Republic has a larger landmass, the capability of Jamaica to still lead in the Caribbean as the dominant Caribbean island slash tourist destination would be via a combination of its cultural tourism products plus its natural tourism products.